Hello and welcome back to my channel. This has been a long time coming, and I'll be honest, I'm sat here and I'm not really too sure how to format this video. It's probably going to be a little bit messy. It's not going to be very organized. It's going to be a very short video in terms of YouTube length. We're not going to be doing any podcast or sort of hour-long videos here. But it's more or less to just kind of say, I'm back on the channel. I've got some new things to share with you guys, what's on the horizon, what's to come, and just kind of, you know, this is going to come over the next kind of couple of months really, and you know, so on and so forth in the not too distant future. So I've written a couple of things down, but the first thing I kind of want to say is, if you are watching this video and you are familiar with myself, obviously I used to go by a name on here called Sherbet Melon. Some of you may have known that I was predominantly doing graphic design based stuff, a bit of gaming here and there, and that sort of stuff is well and truly sort of in the past. The design aspect, not so much. I'm very much still active, still doing that for my own brand and my own businesses that I now run. But this is kind of what I want to call a new dawn, and this is going to circulate around my channel, my business, SAITOWORKS, the development of how it's been for the last 6 years, and kind of the trigger points as to why I'm sitting here now in front of this camera deciding to make this video, because there's a part of me inside that wants to document this journey that I've found myself on, especially over the past 12 to 18 months. I've been dipping and diving in so many different businesses, and you know, while SAITOWORKS is kind of at the forefront of what I want to be doing, I have taken a severe amount of knowledge and know-how from things I've learned from people I've met, and sort of applying that into my own business and really kind of taking it forward into the next step. So over the next coming weeks, I've written a few things down. There's a couple of like video breakdowns I'm going to go through. Again, I'm not going to make this video super long. This is kind of just like a reintroduction to this channel for anybody that may still be active, still interested in this sort of journey that I'm on. And for anyone new that might be watching this that wants to kind of see what the future holds, what it is that I'm doing, what I'm moving into, you know, whether you choose to or not, is completely up to you. But so just a few things that are going to come up in the next few weeks that I'd love to just kind of dive into and kind of explain what the big changes have been over the last few years, and how things kind of went from, you know, me back on YouTube sort of, you know, way back in 2010, I think I started this channel, which even to think about now is crazy, through all the eras that we've been through. You know, if anyone remembers back in the days with Machinima and stuff like that, even before the Sidemen were a thing, KSI, it wasn't even, you know, what's he doing now? Boxing and music and all this crazy shit. Like back then, you can never sort of, what's the right word? Predict the future, I think they say. So a few kind of videos I want to make in the next few weeks to months are going to be along the lines of, as I said, the history of this channel, kind of just really diving into what I did. I'll probably cover some stuff, rewatch some old videos. I think it'll be quite funny to kind of see what it is that I did do. I mean, I used to vlog, I used to game, I used to make designs. I did stuff for Optic Gaming, I did stuff for Syndicate Project, I did stuff for KSI. There's so many things I've done that I don't think a lot of people are aware of, and especially the people I know now and network with, they just have absolutely no fucking clue that I did a lot of that stuff, you know, through to now where it's all about TikTok, it's all about agencies and e-commerce, and it's all a bit sort of crazy really. So another video I want to make is kind of like what I've been up to over the last 6 years, sort of post YouTube content. I know there might be a few people still circulate. I still very much do my design work. That is my passion, something I've been doing now for the past 15 years. For those that may or may not know my age, I'm 31 now. I did start YouTube when I was, I don't know, maybe 16, 17. Probably longer than that actually. It was 2009, 2010 is kind of when I got into that style of content. You know, making, you know, speed arts is what we used to call it. You know, we'd record us making a design, and nobody does this these days, but record ourselves making a design, you put it into a time lapse, and you know, you put it on the internet with a bit of music, and it was kind of a cool thing to do. So other videos is all what is SAITOWORKS, what is my business, my brand that I've built for the last 6 years and established. If you want to take a quick look at what SAITOWORKS is, you can check out the Instagram and the website. I'll leave the links in the comments, in the description down below. I'm so used to stuff like TikTok and Instagram at the minute. It's yeah, I forget that there's a description on YouTube that you can put that stuff in, and how it's all gone so far, and sort of other things I've been doing, other businesses I've been diving into, people I've met, people I've, you know, split up with and stuff. And yeah, I think it just make for an interesting kind of, not only for myself to kind of like really think back and, you know, how things went and if there were things that I would change or whatever, but really just kind of give a bit of a backstory to everything about how we got to this point. What's on the horizon, another area I want to go into. At the moment, I'm going to do a little documentary style video on the unit that we've been in for the past 5 years, but also where we started inside my office, inside my house, and then obviously we moved into this unit, which is what we're currently in, and then moving into a new unit in the next coming months, which is very, very exciting stuff. And I guess that's mainly one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to reintroduce YouTube to my kind of career. I've always loved it, and I've always loved making video content. I've just never really found a purpose or a reason to jump back into it. But now I feel like this is quite a nice way of kind of jumping back in, documenting the journey, and just something I can look back on in 10 to 20 years time and take people along for, you know, along for the ride. But also bring you guys with me. You know, SAITOWORKS is built on a community. You know, one of our mottos is represent unity through vehicle, or for car enthusiasts, by car enthusiasts. Is one of the things that, you know, this isn't just a brand for myself. This is a brand for everybody that wants to be a part of it. And we do very much, you know, enhance that to everybody. So another video just talking about sort of the trade shows that we do, the retail store that we're looking to open, and sort of the brand direction, as well as obviously our store opening, which I think is going to be really, really fun. And it's going to be exciting. It's one of these, it's this car right here that you can see. This is my Nissan Silvia S15. I've had this thing for, well, I don't know, 7 years now. This was my ultimate dream car, and my other dream was to open this retail store for this brand that I have created. And it's just so surreal that it's on the horizon. We're not even 2 months pretty much away from moving in, and it's very, very exciting. So again, as I said before, I want to kind of document it. I want to take people along for this journey, see what we're up to, and I think it kind of expands it wider for people that follow me and follow us as a brand, and just seeing some more like behind the scenes, what goes on, how it's run, how we come up with our ideas, our themes, our products, and just give people a bit of an insight into what something like this entails. I think it's quite interesting, not just from a brand perspective, but for those that might be looking to start a business from scratch. I've always been somebody that said, like, you know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm nothing special. I don't consider myself to hold a crazy amount of knowledge or intelligence, so to speak. You know, there are obviously some people out there like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and stuff like that that are just super intelligent, but I just feel like I was just somebody in my bedroom that just wanted to create something cool with a couple of skill sets that I held, and I've just developed and learned over time. And I feel like a lot of people, why that's really frustrating. My camera did just die then, so we'll try and pick up from where we last picked off. But yeah, essentially what I was saying was, you know, it's one of those things where I feel like if I can do it, you know, sort of anyone can do it. And I think kind of delegated knowledge that I've picked up and learned over time, and if anyone ever has any questions that they simply want to ask, like, just always feel free to ask. I think what we'll do for one video in the coming weeks is I'll definitely do a Q&A. I'll sort of pick up some questions that people have asked in the comment section down below. So if you do have any questions at all at any point on any video, please leave them in the comment section below. It can be literally about anything and everything, whether it's from my past, whether it's about cars, whether it's about SAITOWORKS, what I'm doing now, whatever it might be, or just general business questions that you do want to ask. Please do feel free, and I'll be more than happy to answer them as best as I can. So And lastly, the last thing I want to kind of pick up on that we are going to be doing is podcasts. So SAITOWORKS has a name for its podcast system called the Driver's Lounge, where we're essentially going to interview car enthusiasts. We're going to do a lot of B2B talks with business personnel that I've met over the past few years. Some of my suppliers have agreed to come on and do some interviews as well. So I think it'll just be quite nice. We're going to be doing it in the new store, so we're going to have some nice backdrops, some nice sort of aesthetics going on, and you know, for me, the core focus is to make sure the production of everything is very well done and engaging, and you know, sort of make it interesting. But it's a niche that I don't think has been really done before, and I think it'd be really interesting to find out more about what goes on in the car world, especially in the UK, and really kind of diving into what makes people enjoy cars on another level, and you know, obviously including their vehicles as well. So that's kind of a big sum up of everything I kind of want to cover in this video. It's very, very brief. It's not too in-depth, but it's kind of just a reintroduction. As I said, it's a little bit of a new dawn for me on this channel, and yeah, just kind of reintroducing myself to here. Obviously, it's under a new name. We are calling this SAITOWORKS now. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So if you do remember me by any stretch of the mile, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you remember me doing or you remember watching from myself. It'd be really cool to see if there's anybody on here still kind of active. I don't expect too many people to be active. I've not literally posted on here in absolutely years. And yeah, just be interesting to see what's kind of occurring. So look forward to some of the new videos we're going to bring out, and one of the main things that I want to do is I do want to document the journey from here, which I will do a video on, and then slowly moving into the new retail store that we open and just document all the behind the scenes, what goes on, and yeah, just very much looking forward to it. So let me know if you want to stay subscribed. If you're new here and you want to subscribe and you want to see this journey, then by all means, you don't have to, of course. But please do check out SAITOWORKS, see what we're about, see what we have to offer. Check out the Instagram, check out the Facebook, and I will also leave a discount code for anybody on YouTube if you're a first-time buyer or you have been around for a while. You're more than welcome to use that. So I've been John. Look forward to seeing you on the next video. Let me know, and I'll see you next time.